Hello wildflowers, welcome to Empower Portal, my membership space. I'm celebrating you for choosing you and showing up to learn some new things and embody some new things. So today we are going to be talking about the third chakra in the Crystal Clear program. So chakras are inner body power portals that create our outer reality. And when we have these portals flowing really nicely, they look like a beautiful wheel that spins and it's open and it's radiant and it's shining and it's giving. But when we're not turned on with it, when we're not in this place of flow, it's sticky. Imagine the wheel stop, right? Imagine a flat tire. The tire would just stop, right? So what we want to do today is talk about the solar plex and how you can give energy to it in a really healthy way, a really vibrant way, and how you can start to shift your energy, or the lower vibration energy around it. I don't want to say good or bad or this or that. It is what it is, but I want to give you information so that you can start to decide where you want to go with it. So the solar plex power portal lives right, depending on who's teaching it, is a little bit different, but somewhere between the belly button and the rib cage, and that goes all the way around. So any organs that are in this space, we won't get into that today. We'll just do the basic, but any organs that are in here today and in the back, they all are part of this center. Now, anatomically, that's where it's at. A lot of side bends, a lot of twisting, right? Action, anything center body. And energetically, it's our confidence. Our confidence lives right here. So if you've been following the Crystal Clear section in order, you know we talked about in the sacral that women operate from their sacral. Men operate from their solar plex. So a lot of women have difficulty with the particular center we're talking about today because it is confidence, because it's more of a masculine quality. And I don't mean man-woman, I mean masculine in the sense of structure, certainty, stability, foundation. So women feel the things in their sacral, they know the things in their sacral, they trust the things in their sacral, but when it comes to getting it up and out, it gets caught in the solar plex because the confidence is lacking. So what we want to do here is, this energy is the I can energy. And we want to get you to a place that you feel like you can. So an affirmation here is, I can do that. I can fly, I can sing, I can breathe. And you can start to use that affirmation to activate this part of your body. I can. This is your place in the body where it's your radiance. It's your ability to say yes. It's your ability to say no. It's your ability to not people please. It's your ability to not be a perfectionist, right? Because sometimes that comes in and it sneaks in and the confidence starts to dissipate a little bit. It's your energy of doing you, really about doing you. So when we talk about any power portal, there's a feminine expression and a masculine expression. And the masculine expression of the portal is the things that you do in your everyday life that feed into the portal, right? Energy is always moving and there's always an input and an output for every single thing you do. So the masculine stuff that you can do here in the in-power world, how I teach it, is anything with your physical body. So are you moving your body? Are you exercising your body? Are you feeding your body in really fun, exciting ways for yourself? Are you loving your body? Are you going to the dentist appointment? Are you doing your checkups, your regular checkups? Because when we feel good in our body, we feel confident, right? So if we're ignoring our body and we're not paying attention to our body and we're not doing anything like that, we lose connection to that piece of who we are. So masculine expression in the in-power world would look like I said, doctor's appointments, any of those little things. Then you're going to flip over to the feminine expression. And when you flip over to the feminine expression, it is how you want to feel in this center. How you want to feel in the center, the vibration you want to hold in the center. So for example, when I started doing these style of projects, my confidence was a little lower. I knew I had this really big idea, this really great idea that I wanted to get out into the world, but it was stuck in my belly. It was stuck in my sacral, and I couldn't get it out yet. And why I couldn't get it out is because I wasn't honoring my boundaries. I wasn't honoring what I really wanted to do. I was giving my energy and my power away and putting my projects to the side. So as soon as I started to create more boundaries around my time and my schedule and my routine, and I started to listen to my body and I started to listen to my health concerns and started to take care of it, I started to get to talk about what I was doing more. And I was like, oh, there must be something to this, right? So what I've created in Empower are 7 archetypes for each chakra so that we as women can really feel into what it is and drop into our bodies. Because when we're in our heads, we're like, oh my gosh, it has to look like this, and it has to look like this, and it has to look like this, and we're disconnected. So the archetype I've created for the solar plex is the goddess. It is your temple. You are the temple. So what I want you to do is get into your journal or on your phone or wherever you create and reflect. And if you've never done that before, I invite you to do it. Try it out, see how you feel. And I want you to write down how you desire to feel as the goddess that you are. What does the goddess for you, what does she eat? How does she take care of herself? In an ideal world, do you want to get massages every week? Put it down in the vision. Make this beautiful vision for your temple, for your goddess, so that then you can look at that vision. So say, for example, I want to go get massages every single week. Perfect. I'm not getting any right now. So I look at my list and go, okay, I really want to do that. That's a vision I have for myself that to me makes me feel really good, makes me feel really confident. Then I go over to my masculine energy and I go, okay, where am I going to put this into the schedule? Masculine's the action, masculine's the details. Okay, I can't do one every week right now. I don't really have the money for it. So what you can do is then you can go, okay, right here I'm going to do a massage, and then you book it in. And then you book it in. So taking the vision, taking inspired action over here and making it happen. So what ends up happening there is you get this shift in energy inside of you. Now, even though it's one action, it's one decision, it's one choice, this energetic shift in choice, this intentional shift in choice, shifts the energy that's happening on the inside. So every time you say yes to you and follow through it, the more confidence you actually build. I'm going to repeat that. Every time you say yes to you, you build more confidence, and then it grows. So every time, say, I get asked to go out with friends and I say yes, but I really mean no, I'm giving my power away and I'm going out to see the friends and my confidence dwindles. Because inside I'm telling myself that I don't actually know what I want, but I do. Does that make sense? So when this happens, I'm laughing because I've got a beautiful, beautiful, lovely lady behind the camera right now filming us, and she's like nodding. She's like, yes, it makes sense. We're all learning in community right now. It's amazing. So with that, with this solar plex, what you want to do is start to ask yourself, how do you really want to show up? So if that means changing your groceries, booking that dentist appointment you've been avoiding, going to get your glasses that you've been avoiding, it's important. It's important that you feel whole, free, and magical inside of you so that you can give what's coming from your creative portal. So for example, I wouldn't have been able to be here filming this for you if I hadn't moved through some of my self-worth work in my solar plex. And it would have just sat in here forever and I wouldn't be here giving this to you. So you really want to start to make those shifts, baby steps. The color of the solar plex is yellow. So you can almost imagine your body like a yellow, beautiful gold temple that you take care of over and over and over and over again. And you get to decide how you take care of it. It is no one else's responsibility except for yours. And that's something that as women, it's time we take action on, because there are our bodies, our feelings, our things, and we get to decide what we want to do with that. And when we put one foot in front of the other and take the action, we get louder, we get stronger, we get more bold, and our boundaries get bigger and better in the best ways. So, solar plex, I can. What you're gonna do, you're gonna look at your vision board, you're gonna set a vision for the goddess, specifically this energy. What do you wanna be eating? How do you wanna be self-care ritualing? How do you wanna be doing those things? Take little actions in your masculine so that when you're doing those things, you're not dragging your feet to the dentist. You're like, oh fuck, I gotta go to the dentist again, shit. And then you go to the dentist and you're like, I wasted an hour of my life, I had to sit in the chair. You feel that energy? That's like, So what I want you to be able to do is be like, I'm going to the dentist. I'm so proud of myself, putting my big girl pants on and going to the dentist, cleaning my teeth so I can feel confident, I can smile bright, I can do these things. See the difference in that energy? It's I can energy rather than I can't energy. So every time you bring the I can't energy into something that's fueling your power center in a positive way, in a way that you really want to be treating yourself, because I'm guessing you want clean teeth. You just don't want to go to the dentist, right? So every time you do that, again, it grows. And shifting the perspective around why you're doing it is going to shift the energy flow inside of the portal. When a portal is moving open and free, like I said, it's that big wheel, it's spinning, there's flow, there's airflow, it's moving, and then when it's stopped, it's the flat tire. It's like, where am I going to go from here? right? So we want to keep that moving and grooving for you. Now, where do I want to go with this? Another piece that I want to add before we do a little visualization practice is boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. On the In Power podcast, there are multiple episodes on boundaries. I highly recommend going to listen to those after. Boundaries, ladies. So when you mean no, stick your no. When you mean yes, stick your yes. Even if the world around you doesn't understand. And as you start to set these boundaries, because I know you know what boundaries you want to set. I know, because I was you, like I get it. Like you're sitting there, you're like, I just don't want to go, but you can't get it out. It's not coming out. So when you're changing your behavior and you're setting boundaries with other people, what's going to end up happening is you're also asking them to change their behavior. So when you say, hey ladies, I'm not going to come out for dinner, but they're so used to you coming out to dinner and saying yes to everything, you might get a reaction. And that's okay. Don't allow the reaction of the outer world affect the boundary you're setting. And that's what happens a lot with women, where we go to set the boundary and someone's like, oh, really? You're like, okay, fine, I'll go. And then you go, and then your energy is like, when you get home. So that was my last piece there. So let's dive into a little mini visualization just to clear the energy out of the body. If ever you wanted to do movement just to get the energy flowing in the body, because all of the parts matter. The mind, it's our I can energy. The body, it's right up in here. The energy behind it, it's our confidence. And the same with the emotions, it's that confidence. It's that like, yes, I got this. And if you wanted to do any movement, it would be side body stuff, stretching and opening this part of the body, back bends, dancing and twisting can really get into it, but you want to wake up that energy in any way that you can, not just through the masculine doing. The masculine doing, you want to do the feminine embodiment too, and anything that you're doing inside of your body is feminine. So wherever you are in time and space, you can sit up nice and tall. Your palms can come down on your lap. You can draw your shoulders down your back. Keep lifting up through the chin and the chest, and just start to breathe. In and out, up and down. For any of you watching this video who are either currently entrepreneurs or hoping to be entrepreneurs in the future, it's important you move and groove and iron out any stickiness that lives in this portal before you move in to the other places, because this is your portal that asks for the money. This is your portal that asks for your worth and stand strong in it. So as we breathe into that portal of power inside of you, inside of me, imagine it bright like the sun, right in the middle of the body, in the middle of the torso. Every inhale, imagine your light getting brighter. And every exhale, imagine your bum pressing down. Do that a couple times. And I want you to imagine a portal, a spinning portal underneath your feet that's moving counterclockwise. And it acts like a vacuum. It's a bright yellow portal that acts like a vacuum and sucks everything out. And I want you to imagine anything that's sticky inside of your solar plex being drawn down the body and out and being vacuumed up by this spinning thing that's underneath you. Allow anything that you don't need, any boundaries you've been scared to set, any of these things, these fears around speaking your confidence and being confident, can you allow that to be taken away and supported so that you can continue on your journey? You don't need to hold on to those things anymore. Keep breathing into your chest, breathing into your solar plex. So often people are intimidated by confident women, but don't allow that to deter you from moving. Any of those stories in your brain, if you're too much, to this, to that, let it go. Allow them to be released here. The portal to absorb, to melt away any of that tension. 3 or 4 more breaths, softening through your face. If you want to keep going here in this meditation, you're welcome to, and really focus on bringing attention and love to the solar plex. If If you're ready to move on with your day, you can take your hands together, rub your hands up and down. When you feel ready, take your hands on your solar plex, one on top of the other. I invite you to repeat out loud, I can. I can. I can. When you're ready, you might open up your eyes, come back to the space. Move your body, get in the zone. Thank you so much for being here, for learning this information with me and embodiment with me. The light in me sees the light in you, so please keep going. Have the best day.